You know, every once in a while you're lucky enough to work with someone who you have fun with, that you're engaged with, you have a creative, collaboratively common philosophy, and it just makes for fun. And I think that that's the base of good chemistry, is someone that you can really have fun with. And I had a lot of fun with Justin.
I think we bonded over perfectionism and tireless work ethic, which I think we both really have. And aside from that, you know, I think we both really, while these characters in so many ways are similar to who we are as people, I think we describe our characters as people we'd hang out with in real life. And you can't say that for every character that you play. And while that probably, you know, creates its own set of insecurities, I think you know, it allowed us to kind of like really ground it and just have fun with each other, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I thought you were going to say it was because of my hair or something. Really
I do love your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The lake scene, it wasn't that it wasn't fun. It was just cold. I think
I almost got hypothermia.
I really, there was at one point, I'm like, I don't know if I'm kissing him or trying to resuscitate him.
Yeah.
Either way, it was not a bad job. But
Amy actually saved my life in the lake scene. It's the first time I've ever been in the middle of a take, and my brain could not process what to make my body play.
It was cold.
It was so cold, and all I remember was her saying, "Your face is blue. Your lips are blue, and your face is blue."
I was like,
and she yelled for everyone to cut.
I was like, we're not going to be able to use this guy's Justin's blue.
Yeah, because it's one of those scenes where you read it on paper and you just
like
never,
a warm summer night,
yeah,
like the crickets and
exactly
warm bodies meshing in the lake. No.
And you know, lucky for Amy, because I would have not liked it to be the other way around, because I would have been completely frightened for her. But I play the whole scene in the water. So
to be fair, it's not that he has less of a constitution. He's in the water a lot longer than I am. But I do remember him saying that when I went and did my cannonball in, that he just couldn't wait to see my face when I came up out of the water. And I thought it was going to be this romantic, you know, kind of like Wild Things moment. You know remember how hot Denise Richards looked coming out? I was like, that was my fantasy. It was just like men around the country gasp, and instead it was like hair in the face, like
we actually had to do.
I could not breathe.
Yeah, we actually had to do pickup take, pickup shoot for the close-ups on that scene because it was just too cold in a heated pool. Yeah, we did the first take, and I dive into the water and
it's a nice dive too.
And thank you,
You're
you.
welcome.
Like a 9.5 or?
No, I thought it was a 10. I wouldn't be that bold. And we were in like a tank they were like, go ahead, dive in the water, but you have 9 by 9, and then you're hitting a steel. There were challenges.
So we finished the first take, and she goes, "Is it cold?" And I was like, "It's fine. It's fine. I just can't wait to see your face after you jump in the water. You come up out of the water. I want to see what your natural reaction was."
I pride myself as being someone who can get through that. Like, I did natural childbirth, so I'm like, I got this. I mean, I literally was like,
she came up out of the water and was like,
it was basically like a child being born. It was like, it's not sexy or cute. I think it's just identifiable contemporary characters. With Mickey, I think a lot of women can identify with the fact, that she is someone who's really focused on her work, has a lot of ambition, and sometimes gets in the way of relationships and working through relationships with her family. And two, that she's someone who has had a rough relationship with her father. And I know just from my friends and from myself, it's a very contemporary issue that isn't addressed often in film.
I think baseball is the catalyst for the relationships in this movie, but I think with any movie, it's really about people, you know. And if you're not invested in the people, it makes for a less, you know, enjoyable, you know, riveting, many other descriptives.
Rewarding.
Yeah, rewarding type of film, and I think we all saw this as a relationship as relationships between people, and I think that's why it really hits home, because you don't have to know baseball to love all these characters in this movie.